Hello everyone, and welcome to this edition of Workforce Voices. I'm Dr. Gwen Chietta, and today we have MaryAnn Lawrence. She is the owner of the Center for Workforce Learning. Welcome, MaryAnn.
Thank you.
We're going to be talking about important workforce trends, and with that in mind, tell us, in terms of trends, where is the field going? What message do you want to send about where things are going?
Well, I think particularly right now, we're at a crossroads. I've been in the business for 37 years, and I've never seen change like we're about to enter. And so I think we have to rise to the occasion. Everything's changing, NAWDP has to change too.
How is NAWDP changing to meet those needs of where the field is going?
The field right now is focused on leveraging resources, reducing customer confusion, and trying to eliminate duplication. And so with that in mind, a lot of the processes, a lot of the procedures, the way we do business has to change. And so NAWDP is looking at a lot of different avenues towards training, support, networking, and particularly growing the profession. In situations such as young professionals, we've got a new Young Professionals initiative that has started up that's going to help us hit the change head on with a younger generation in addition to some of us old timers.
You're not an old-time area. You have more energy than most. You talk a lot about needing to play together and leveraging resources and playing together in the sandbox. I mean, what does that really mean?
Well, we're talking about aligning functionally the services that we provide. It means that we have to be more than the traditional Workforce Investment Act and Wagner-Pizer partners that we've been in the past. We've got to be more inclusive. Community colleges, faith-based organizations, and other types of organizations that will help us to become a broker of services rather than a single focus service.
Do you think that's really happening? I mean, we talk a lot about, in theory, we have to align and leverage and all of that. I mean, A, do you think it's possible, and B, do you see it happening?
Well, I know that it's possible. It is happening all over the country, and it is happening at a different pace throughout the country. But in general, working together to try to figure out how to be more seamless to the job seeker and the business customers. And that's one of the roles NAWDP can play, is to assist individuals with grabbing a hold of that change and embracing it. But for instance, we have many places in the country where there are welcome teams in centers that are comprised of a variety of different partner agencies. And when somebody walks in the door, they don't know who you work for. And they don't care who you work for. They're just wanting a job, or they're wanting employees to fill job openings. And so trying to align our services so that we are more customer friendly and less of the turf battles that we've experienced in the past. It is happening.
That's really good news. I'm glad to see this actually, being implemented, and thank you for that example. And I know that NAWDP has many resources, best practices that its members can go and find out about and get that support, because it is a big undertaking. It can be very daunting. Thank you so much, MaryAnn, for sharing these important insights about workforce trends, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Workforce Voices.